Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I am ELAN OLLIFF bringing you the action live from Cokeville High School as we are ready to get set for this consolation bracket matchup between Evanston and Cokeville. I want to give an apology to our producer. We must have had some technical difficulties because I just saw earlier that it wasn't going live, and we just ran into it. So I apologize for that, Colton. Anyway, we're back up and running. Evanston versus Cokeville. This should be a good one. Again, Cokeville hosting this Cokeville invite. Evanston got here after suffering a 5-set loss to Star Valley, and Cokeville a 4-set loss to West Side. Evanston comes out with some renewed energy, trying to make it to the consolation title game, where they'll play the winner of Pinedale and Grace, Idaho, happening right now. Currently the score is 2-0 in favor of Grace. In the third set, it's 1-0 though, Pinedale. And they just tied it up at 1. Anyways, here we go. Set number 1. Evanston versus Cokeville. Should be a good one. Very excited about where this one is going to go. Evanston, of course, out there with Lily Johnson, Emily Freeland, Stacia Barker, Mia Barker, and Kenzie Porter. Cokeville will serve first. And it's hard to see the numbers from here on their white jersey. They have a white jersey with a black one. And it looks like number 3, Sydney Nates, is going to serve, and we're underway. Over to Stacia Barker, who sends it over, bopped up by the black jersey libero of Cokeville. The attack from Cokeville is turned away by Evanston, and now they're going to have to try something else. Cokeville goes off the Evanston block and over. Give the kill to JC Thornock of Cokeville. And it's 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cokeville on top here in set 1. Serve received by Evanston, and now here comes an attack from the Panthers. Number 13, Emmy Barnes, received by Evanston. Stacia Barker drops it down in the left corner, and it's 1-1 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve by Mia Barker, received by the Panthers. Bopping it up is Gracie Heimrich, returned back by the Red Devils. Attack being put on by Emmy Barnes, but Evanston receives it. Left side, Emily Freeland into the Cokeville block, still in the air. And it's going to go off of a Red Devil player and over the left sideline, 2-1 Cokeville. Panthers will get a serve from Barnes. First touch, Critchfield in the back row. Porter setting up Emily Freeland, and she can't get it over the net. The ball actually hits the net, and it's 3-1 Cokeville to start out set number 1. Served by Barnes. First touch, Mia Barker in the back row. Porter passes to Freeland, slaps it over the net, bopped up by Thornock. She's now going to get an attack, but it's way wide and out. Off of the back line, 3-2, Cokeville on top. Abby Rigby checks in for Bailey Critchfield as Cokeville returns it back on 3 hits. Setting up Emily Freeland to put it back over on the 3rd hit. It's a light one. Thornock now goes for the attack. Right to left corner and drops it in there. 4-2, Cokeville. JC Thornock with 2 kills thus far. Served by number 5, Heimrich. Received by Evanston. Freeland lightly hits over the Cokeville block. Beautiful touch by the senior on the left sideline. Just kind of bopped that one up and barely put it over the block, puts it down on the hardwood, and it's 4-3. Emily Freeland coming off a 19-kill performance in the quarterfinals against Star Valley. Jaylee Critchfield, number 2 for Evanston, is going to serve. First touch by Cokeville's libero, and it's returned over the line, down on the back line for a point. Cokeville extends the lead 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by number 6, Micah Peterson. And that's going to go out of bounds, and it looks like another point to Cokeville. I'm not sure. They might have called a reserve. Still 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Donna Bruce comes out to have a word with one of the Evanston players. I think there might be some rotation questions. Anyway, the serve by Peterson. Dig Critchfield. Jaylee Critchfield goes to Brady off of the block and out of bounds on the left sideline. Evanston pulls within 1 as Hallie Brady's coming off a breakout game. 7 kills against Star Valley. Just maybe about 45 minutes ago. Emily Freeland with the serve. That one bopped up by Cokeville's number 13, Emmy Barnes, and then returned back by Thornock. Drops it down on the hardwood about the 10-foot stripe, and it's 6-4. Cokeville out to a quick start. Serve by Thornock. Receive Bailey Critchfield. Jaylee setting up Hallie Brady. That one goes off of the libero. It's an over return. Rigby can't get hold of it to put it down, and it drops down on the Evanston side. 7-4. Cokeville on top. Excuse me, 8-4 according to the scoreboard as Cokeville serves into the net, making it 8-5. Bailey Critchfield to do the honors for the Red Devils. That one at the back row, bopped up by the black jerseyed libero, setting up Barnes, who drops the hammer, going for the left corner. Evanston will now get Brady, drop that one down on the far side of the 10-foot stripe. And Hallie Brady playing with the energy that she found in the Star Valley match. Critchfield to serve again. Bailey Critchfield as Jaylee Critchfield stands on the 10-foot line. Bailey gets it off of the libero, setting up an attack for Barnes. That one goes off the top of the net, rolls around and drops down on the Evanston side of the court. Barnes makes it a 9-6 game as the serve will drop down for an ace for Cokeville. However, the line judge is saying, pointing at the line saying yes. Evanston says it's out, but that is the call we're going with. 10-6 Cokeville. Serve received by Barker. Jaylee Critchfield setting up Brady. That one off of Cokeville and out of bounds. Welcome to the Hallie Brady Show. That is 3 early MyLocalRadio.com kills for Hallie Brady. MyLocalRadio.com, kill it with powerful advertising. Reach your customers with an ad in high school sports. Call MyLocalRadio.com in Evanston, 789-8116. Evanston gets the point as they'll get a player into the net. It is Sydney Nate. So it's now 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving is Kenzie Porter. First touch, Thornock. Barnes on the right side, off of Stacia Barker and down on the hardwood. Cut the gap to 1, Red Devils. As it's now 10-9. Cokeville. Porter to serve. First touch, Thornock. Here comes Barnes on the attack, off of Porter and out of bounds over the right sideline, rolling towards the court to our right. And Cokeville extends the lead to 2, 11-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sydney Nate serving for Cokeville. First touch, Freeland left side. Porter setting up. Stacia off of the block, going down to the ground to get his Thornak. Barnes from the right side lightly hits it at the 10-foot line. Porter digs. Here comes Freeland for the attack. Back line, too long, too strong. 12-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by number 3, Sydney Nate. Again, 2-0 run for Cokeville. They lead at 12-9. Mia Barker goes from right sideline to left sideline off of Cokeville and out of bounds. And Evanston cuts it to 10 on the first MyLocalRadio.com kill by senior Mia Barker. It'll be Mia to serve for Evanston. Going for the back line, too much under it. And the service error will make it 13-10 Cokeville here in set number 1. Emmy Barnes to serve for the Panthers. That one barely over the top of the net, deflected up by Bailey Critchfield. Freeland passes to Bailey, back over to Critchfield, who puts that one over the net. Here comes the hard attack from Peterson for Cokeville, but she misfires into the net, and it is 13-11. Stacia Barker to serve. Set 1, Cokeville up by 2. First touch, Barnes. Setting up a hard attack by Peterson, blocked by Evanston, still on the Cokeville side. Thornak looking for no man's land at the 10-foot stripe on the right side. Blocked by Peterson, but Evanston can't get it over the net as they go have a player into the net, and Stacia Barker checks out. Bailey Critchfield checks in. 14-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Heimrich. Here comes Rigby, who gets a good pass. Puts a little too much under it over the back line, and it is 15-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cokeville coming out very strong. Porter passes to Freeland after the serve. That one off the Cokeville back line, kept alive by Barnes. Thornak goes out of bounds over the right sideline in an attempt to try to keep it in, and she misfires, puts it right past the nose of the official in the stand, and it goes out of bounds. 15-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Jaylee Critchfield to serve. First touch, Thornak, right corner. Setting up the attack from Peterson, that off of the back line. Evanston cuts the gap down to 2. Served by Critchfield, Jaylee Critchfield. First touch, Thornak, back right corner. Here comes the hard attack by Peterson off of a diving Caitlin DeRue, who tried everything she could to save it, and it goes out of bounds over the right sideline. 16-13. Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 1. JC Thornak with 4 kills. First touch received by DeRue. Setting up Emily Freeland off the Cokeville block. Cleaned up by the Panthers. Trying to set up Thornak to go over the net. Back row found. Find by DeRue. Freeland misfires, goes into the net, and it is 17-13 Cokeville. Trying to push it over the net, but it doesn't clear, as the serve by Peterson will be received by the Red Devils. Hallie Brady off of the Cokeville block and almost considered out of bounds. She had to run to the center stripe in the basketball court to get it. Cokeville returns it. Here comes Brady again, off of the Cokeville block and out of bounds. Brady, 4 kills in the match thus far, and it is 17-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Emily Freeland to serve. Caitlin DeRue comes out. That one bopped up by Dayton. The black jersey libero. Thornak sends that at Critchfield back row. Set to Mia Barker, blocked by Cokeville, kept alive by Brady. Jaylee Critchfield with her back to the net, clears it over. Attack from Peterson, kept alive by Freeland in the back row. Brady right side off the Cokeville block. Down on the Evanston side, good dig by Critchfield to keep it alive. Cokeville with another chance. Sent over to the Red Devils. Brady barely clears it over the net, and now Cokeville with an attack. Thornak, back row, good dig by Freeland. It's headed for the stands. And almost getting to our broadcast booth. It'll be out of bounds. A hard-fought volley won by the Panthers. Timeout called. Evanston down by 4, 18-14 in the first set on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Cokeville comes out and starts some momentum against the Red Devils. It's 18-14. This is the consolation bracket elimination game. Consolation bracket semifinals. Winner will go to the consolation finals against the winner of Grace and Pinedale. And I think that just ended. It is a victory for Grace, Idaho. So the winner will get Grace around 6 o'clock tonight. The loser, their tournament is over. Return by Mia Barker. Here comes Barnes finding Jaylee Critchfield. Bailey goes right side. Hallie Brady off the block. No, it's not off the block. It looked like it came off, but it is going to be a point for Cokeville. 19-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Cokeville, received by Bailey Critchfield. Mia Barker looking for the back line. And they're having trouble locating it right now as that one is too long. 20-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cokeville starting to establish some momentum. Serve into the nets from number 6, Micah Peterson. And it is 20-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Bailey Critchfield. First touch back row, Dayton. Bopped up by Nate. Attacked by Barnes. Diving dig to keep it alive. Stacia Barker from the back row. Bailey Critchfield clears it out. Barnes dump set. Kept alive by Jaylee Critchfield. Bailey Critchfield passes to Jaylee, who puts it over the net. Diving dig by Thornbach. And now here comes the long attack. Right to left corner by Barnes. That goes long. And it's 20-16. Evanston trailing by 4. Bailey Critchfield goes to Barnes in the right corner. Dump set by Nate. And now that'll set up Hallie Brady. Too long, too strong. And it's 21-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cokeville on top here in set 1. Kylie Dayton, the black jerseyed libero for Cokeville to serve. And that goes off of Freeland and over the left corner for an ace for Dayton. 22-16, Cokeville on top. Dayton to serve. First touch, Freeland back row, and miscommunication. No one was there to try to assist it over the net. It goes to the gap between the front row players, and it's 23-16 after the point by Cokeville. Jaylee Critchfield passes Mia Barker. That one barely gets over the net. A diving Cokeville player, Heinrich, gets it up, and they're able to clear it out. Mia Barker lightly hits it over the block. Beautiful shot selection by Mia Barker. Her second kill of the match. Look at this. Barker just waiting for it and just taps it over. Great job by Mia. 23-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trying to build a comeback and take this first set. Mackenzie Porter serves. Cokeville returns it in 3 hits. Here comes Mia into the net. And it's set point for Cokeville. 24-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And that will bring up number 3, Sydney Nate for Cokeville to serve, setting up Stacia Barker. Goes up way high above the net and drops that one down on the back line. 24-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Mia Barker awaits the serve. Still set point for Cokeville. Mia goes to Barnes. Nate setting up Peterson, and Evanston with a player into the net. And that's how the set ends. Red Devils lose set number 1, 25-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. They now will have to win it in 4 if that's going to be the goal. We'll be right back with set number 2 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Evanston drops the first set 25-18 here in the consolation semifinal as we move on to set number 2. Winner of this match will take on Grace, Idaho around 6 o'clock tonight. The loser, their 2021 Cokeville invite will be done. Volleyball season just getting started in Evanston as we have our next big tournament. Next week, it's the Border Wars. Gonna be a lot of fun. Lots of teams from Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho gonna be in Evanston for that one. We'll talk more about Evanston's schedule at the 2021 Border Wars when we have the Pitchfork on KNYN 99.1 FM on Tuesday at 10:30, also on KADQ at 4:30 on Tuesday. That's where we'll give you the schedule for Evanston at the Border Wars. So be sure to tune in, 10:30 on Tuesday at KNYN 99.1 FM. The Pitchfork. 1-0 for Cokeville as they take this first set 25-18. Evanston led by Hallie Brady in that first set with 4 kills. Cokeville led by JC Thornock with 4 kills. Moving on to set number 2, and Evanston's going to serve it first. It's going to be Kenzie Porter to do it for the Red Devils. And the serve. First touch, Barnes. Sent back over the net by Thornock. Porter setting up Stacia. That one goes off of Cokeville and over the left sideline. Stacia gets kill number 3 of the day for her, and it is 1-0 Evanston. Served by Porter. First touch, Thornock in the back row. Barnes tries the attack, blocked up by Kinsey. Here comes Mia. Pops that one just over the net on the left side, and now Dayton, the black jersey libero, returns it. Porter setting up for Mia Barker, who hits that one high over the net. Barnes tries to drop the hammer, but it's off at the top of the block, kept alive by Porter. Mia Barker on the left side misfires into the net, and it's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve will be by Sydney Nate for Cokeville. Set up by Porter, dump set Stacia Barker on the left side. Collision between two Panthers, but they both get up as the Cokeville returns it to Evanston. Stacia going for the back line, and it is deflected out of bounds. Across the back line by Cokeville, and Stacia with her 4th kill of the match. Mia Barker to serve for Evanston. 2-1 Red Devils here in set number 2, trailing 1-0. Peterson sends an attack to Mia Barker at the back row. Emily Sawyer on the left side looking for that right corner. Now bopped back over by Peterson. Cokeville will just get a return ball from Evanston as it's 3 hits and back over to the Panthers. Back over to Red Devils. Stacia Barker, left corner, and that one is just a touch too long. 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Served by Barnes. Into the net on the left side. And the Red Devils take the lead back. 3-2 here in set number 2. Bailey Critchfield comes out. Abby Rigby comes in. Stacia to serve. That one barely over the net. A diving Kylie Dayton keeps it from being an ace. Here comes Thornack with the attack on the right side. Great dig. Stacia Barker on the left. Emily Freeland punches it across the net. And now here comes Cokeville. Peterson goes for the attack, dead center. Gets the top of the net. A diving Mackenzie Porter gets it back over despite the ball being at a weird angle. Attack blocked by Evanston. Goes over to Emily Freeland after the turn to Cokeville. And Freeland just goes too long over the back line. 3-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by number 5, Gracie Heimrich. And that will go off of Evanston and over the left sideline for an ace. Cokeville out in front, 4-3. Heimrich with the ace. As she serves, received by Freeland. Passed back to Freeland by Porter. And Freeland drops it down on the 10-foot stripe. Emily ties it up 4-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, her 2nd kill of the match. And that'll bring up Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Kenzie Porter and Lily Johnson takes a seat as Jaylee Critchfield and Hallie Brady comes in. Cokeville returns it back to Evanston as Brady goes for the back line and drops it down on the back stripe. Kill number 5 for Hallie Brady. 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee Critchfield serves, bopped up by Hamrick, and it goes into the stands. An ace for Jaylee Critchfield. 6-4 Red Devils. Energy starting to pick up for the team in blue. Critchfield serves. That one into the top of the net. And Cokeville cuts the gap down to 5. That'll bring up Micah Peterson to serve for Cokeville. High arcing serve at Bailey in the back row. Jaylee now setting up. Freeland drops it down on the back line. Freeland saw the hole between two defenders at the very back stripe and then just deposits it in the bank. Freeland with her 3rd kill of the match makes it 7-5. Evanston here in set 2, trailing 1-0 to Cokeville. Freeland with the serve. First touch, Dayton in the back row. Setting up Peterson, who goes over the Evanston block, kept aligned by the back row. Here comes Mia Barker off of the Cokeville block and over the left sideline. And Mia makes it 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, her 3rd MyLocalRadio.com kill. And out of rotation on Cokeville, Evanston's going to get even more ahead. 9-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, as there's going to be a hold as the ball rolls from the Mountain View Lyman game. By the way, the score there, 2-0 Mountain View in set 1. Here comes the attack from Cokeville. Too long, too strong. Getting a little too much of it is Kylie King from the Panthers. And it's a 4-0 run for Evanston. Served by Freeland. That one deflected up by Dayton. Nate back to Dayton in the back row, clears it over the net. Jaylee Critchfield back set. Hallie Brady, a diving Dayton, keeps it alive on the back line. Here comes the attack from Barnes, drops it down right at the back line. And that'll end the run at 4. Emmy Barnes has had so many attempts at a kill, and according to my count, that's the first one she's got. 10-6 Cokeville as the serve return doesn't clear the nets. 10-7 Cokeville. JC Thornock to serve for Cokeville. Receive Critchfield back row. Jaylee Critchfield goes to Mia Barker, who misfires, but they're going to get a player in the net on Evanston, so it'll cut the gap down to 2. 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Thornack to serve. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee setting up Brady. Dayton, though, is able to dig it up right at the back line. Jaylee Critchfield now back over to Mia Barker. Drops that one down on the far side of the 10-foot stripe on the left side. And it's 11-8. Mia Barker with 5 kills in the match. Abby Rigby checks out. Bailey Critchfield checks in, and she'll serve. First touch, Kylie Dayton in the back row. She's the black jersey libero. Barnes sends an attack on the right side. Diving dig by Freeland. Here comes Mia Barker trying to do it again. Instead, Cokeville will get an attack from Barnes. That one is off of the left line. And it's 12-8 Evanston here in set 2. Critchfield to serve again. Light hit looking for the 10-foot stripe. Diving to keep it alive is the black jersey libero Dayton. Returned by Peterson, and now here comes Evanston. Brady goes off of the Cokeville team, and that will go up, hit the roof, and with that, it is a kill for Brady. 6 kills for Hallie Brady, and it's 13-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout taken by Cokeville, and it's a 5-point lead for Evanston here in set 2, but they trail 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
The score is 13-8 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 2, but they're down 1-0 to Cokeville. By the way, the score that we gave you earlier on the Lyman Mountain View game, that's the JV game. The varsity game has not started yet. Anyways, here we go. Back to work is Evanston with the serve, and Barnes finds the right sideline for Cokeville. Makes it 13-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ending the run for Evanston at 3. Kylie Dayton to serve for Cokeville. Receive, Critchfield back. Center, setting up Braley. Brady goes off of the block and out of bounds. 14-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 7 kills for Hallie Brady. As Kenzie Porter will get ready to serve. And there it is. First touch, Barnes back row. Sent back over by Dayton. Stacia goes into the Cokeville block, and the Panthers will set something up. Barnes drops it down in the right corner. And it's 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Barnes quickly collecting some kills right now. Serve by Sydney Nates. Received by Evanston. Here's Stacia off of Cokeville and over the back line. Stacia Barker with her 6th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match, and it's 15-10. Here comes Caitlin DeRue to serve. The senior for Coach Tara Lawler. First touch, Kylie Dayton in the back row. Here comes Barnes trying to launch an attack. DeRue dives to keep it alive, but it goes into the net. And it's 15-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Barnes will serve for the Panthers. First touch, Critchfield, back left. Porter setting up Stacia. Puts it down on the back stripe. And Stacia Barker makes it 16-11, 7 kills for Stacia. MyLocalRadio.com kills. Kill it like Stacia with powerful advertising. Reach your customers with an ad in high school sports. Call MyLocalRadio.com in Evanston today, 789-8116. Stacia with the serve. That one looked like it was going to be an ace, but Cokeville keeps it alive as it was a low deflection after the serve. Evanston returns after 3 hits, and now Cokeville trying to adjust, get an attack. Great last-minute adjustment for Gracie Heimrich, who was running out of bounds to send it over, but Savannah Novakoski, who comes into the game, goes off of the Cokeville block and over the back line for the kill. It's her first career MyLocalRadio.com kill. So Savannah Novakoski making an entrance, and then Stacia serves into the net. 17-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That is the first service error by Barker today in this match. As that will be an ace by Gracie Heimrich. She puts that one right at the feet of Emily Freeland, and it just kind of drops in that hole perfectly. 17-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That's her second ace of the game. First touch for Evanston. Novakoski clears it over. Hard hit coming from Cokeville as they'll just be blocked and put it back over. Novakoski looking to go off the block. That one had for the Cokeville bench. Hit number 3 is going to clear it. DeRue goes Porter back to Freeland on the left side, and it's going to clear the net. 4 hits on Evanston. 17-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve received, Freeland back row. Porter goes right back to Emily Freeland, trying to drop it on the left sideline. Rushing in is Nate to dive and dig it up, send it back to Evanston, setting up Freeland. Blocked by Cokeville, kept alive and sent over back to the Red Devils. Dump set, Savannah Novakoski for Evanston. And now here comes Thornock looking for the 10-foot stripe, diving dig, Caitlin DeRue. As we'll go into the net, and a lift called on Emily Freeland. She tried to get it over on the third one, but just mistimed it. And it's 17-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Cokeville, received Evanston. Pushed over the net by Freeland, looking for the right corner. Thornock, attack right to left. Good dig, Critchfield. Back over to Emily, light hit over the Cokeville block. 2 hits, 3 hits, it's barely going to clear the net. DeRue runs up to the 10-foot stripe to keep it alive. Miscommunication, no one is there. It falls to the hardwood just behind where the Evanston back row was set up. And it is 17-16. Timeout will take it as well. Red Devils up by 1 here in set 2, but trail 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball and K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
A 5-0 run by Cokeville, and it's a 1-point set. Evanston had the lead, and they still do at 17-16, but a 5-0 run by Cokeville led on the serving of Sydney Nate. As she'll deliver it to Drew, back row, tries to set up Freeland, who tried to go for an attack, but she overran it, so she just dumps it over. Here comes the hard hit from Cokeville, blocked by Evanston, sent back over to the Red Devils. Freeland left side, dropped that one down. Cross court, left to right sideline. And the Red Devils get the points and, probably more importantly right now, the serve back. Got to build some momentum if you're Evanston, as momentum was shifting over towards that Cokeville side. Freeland with 4 kills in the match. Jaylee Critchfield, serve goes almost out of bounds, finally cleared out from the back row by Kylie Dayton for Cokeville. Emily Freeland left side, off of Barnes, who keeps it in front of her, setting up Thornock. A diving dig, Jaylee Critchfield in the front row. Here comes Brady, drop that down on the 10-foot stripe, and Hallie Brady with 8 kills in the match. 19-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. First touch, back row, Barnes. Set, Nate Thornock looking for the backside of the 10-foot stripe, but Bailey Critchfield denies her. Lightly set over the net by Freeland, and after one touch, no communication results in the ball dropping down on the hardwood on the Cokeville side. 20-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee Critchfield to serve again. First touch, Barnes in the back row. Sent over the net. They're going to call her in the net. Thornock on the run, tried to get it over, probably just lost awareness of where that net was and collides with it. A 4-0 run for Evanston, 21-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. That one off of Thornock in the back row. Deflected up by Nate. Thornock going to launch an attack at the 10-foot stripe. Deflected up by Jaylee Critchfield. Emily Freeland left side attack off the back line, and somehow, some way kept alive and sent over in 3 hits by Cokeville. Right side, Hallie Brady past a diving Kylie Dayton, the black jersey libero, and drops down on that back line. Brady with 9 MyLocalRadio.com kills, 22-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Critchfield serves. Received by Cokeville. Peterson sends out across for the Panthers. Freeland left side off the Cokeville block. Collision in the back row by 2 Evanston players, but they seem to be okay. Evanston's going to get the point, a player in the net on Cokeville. 23-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee Critchfield to serve again. First touch, Thornock. Deflected up by Nate. Sent over by Barnes. Jaylee Critchfield, left side. Emily Freeland, light hit. Diving dig by Nate. Over return to Freeland, who sends it back, but kept alive by Cokeville. Here's the attack by, who was that? I can't see the number. Attack by Peterson. Blocked by Freeland and down on the Cokeville side of the court. It's set point for Evanston, served by Critchfield. It's a 7-0 run for the Red Devils. Jaylee Critchfield gets the return from Cokeville. Bailey Critchfield goes Emily Freeland, and she's just a little long off the back line. 24-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The run ends at 7. Still set point for the Red Devils. And the serve received by Daru, left side of the back row. Sent back over to Rigby. That one bopped way high, rattles around the rafters, and out of bounds. Give the kill to Abby Rigby, and the set to Evanston. They take set number 2, 25-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and tie it up 1 set apiece. We'll be right back with set 3 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep.
in the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
Welcome back to Cokeville High School. One set apiece as we go into set number 3. We'll be right back with set 3 after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome back to Cokeville High School. Set 3 about to start as Evanston dropped set number 1, 25-18, but takes set 2, 25-17. Cokeville will start with the next serve. Stat report thus far. Hallie Brady with 9 kills, Emily Freeland with 4, Stacia Barker with 7. Only ace coming from Jaylee Critchfield thus far. One set apiece for Cokeville and Evanston. It's going to be at least a 4-set match. As we get ready for this one. Cokeville will start it off with Sydney Nate serving to start the third set. Evanston's got Mia and Stacia Barker, Bailey Critchfield, Emily Freeland, Savannah Novakoski, and Kenzie Porter out on the court. Serve received by Freeland, setting up Stacia through the block and down. Stacia Barker read that one well, saw where the block was going, and just threaded it through the defense for her 8th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Served by Evanston, received by Cokeville, sent back. Emily Freeland goes off the block. Mia Barker dives to keep it alive, as it'll be cleared over the net by Evanston, but out of bounds over the left sideline. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in set 3. Porter setting up Emily Freeland after the serve by Cokeville. 2 hits, and they're going to clear it over the net to the Red Devils. Porter, Stacia looking at the center line, and now here comes Porter going back to Emily Freeland on the left side. Cokeville will just has to clear it over. Porter back set. Novakoski looking for the back line. Diving hit by Dayton to keep it alive. They send it back to the Red Devils. Freeland left side goes over the block. Light hit. Drops it down on the 10-foot strike. Great shot selection by Freeland, who just goes up, sees where the hole is, and just lightly taps it to drop it down on the Cokeville side of the hardwood. It's 2-1 Evanston. Stacia to serve. First touch, Dayton back row, setting up for Thornbach. Blocked by Evanston, but it goes out of bounds. 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve will be number 5, Gracie Heimrich. Diving dig by Mia Barker. It's an over return that Thornrock was just waiting for at the net and just slams it down. Her 5th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. As Heimrich serves, diving dig. Freeland at the 10-foot stripe, setting up Novakoski off of the block, kept alive by Cokeville. Here comes the attack from Peterson. Freeland now returns it back, but she can't go over the net. She misfires, and it is, wait a minute. They just gave the point to Evanston. They're saying it was touched by Cokeville, and the Red Devils go up 3-2, and now they're going to take the point off the board and say reserve. So it'll be a reserve by Heimrich. First touch, Mia Barker, back row. Porter setting up Freeland, now goes off the top of the net and over the right sideline. So Cokeville trails 4-2. I think it's 4-3 though on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Attack by Cokeville, blocked by Freeland, down on the Cokeville side of the courts. 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. I have it as 4, should be a different score, but we're going to go off of the official scoreboard. So it is 4-3. And Jaylee Critchfield gets ready to serve. First touch, Barnes in the back. Setting up is Sydney Nates. Returning to Evanston, it's out of bounds. Brady keeps it alive, but it can't be brought back in on the third hit. It is 5-3 Cokeville according to the official scoreboard, so I'm a little confused there. And now it's 5-4 after the ace by Emily Freeland. Serve again, into the nets. Six for Cokeville. Served by Thornrock, and now here comes Rigby looking for the left corner, slapped over the net. Mia Barker drops it down on the left sideline. And Evanston cuts the gap to 1. 6-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Apologies for the scoreboard confusion earlier as Bailey Critchfield serves. That one goes off of Dayton and down to the hardwood for an ace. It's all knotted up at 6. Bailey Critchfield joins her sister Jaylee Critchfield with an ace in the match as Bailey will serve again. Dayton deflects it high in the back row. Barnes attack looking for the right sideline, wide. Evanston takes the lead 7-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Actually, they gave the point to Cokeville. They said it was deflected out by Evanston as Dayton will get an ace, and it makes it 8-6. So just a recap there, they gave the point to Evanston on an attack or excuse me, on a out-of-bounds play, but they said Evanston deflected it over, and that's been kind of the difference for the moment. That's why Evanston finds themselves down by 2 instead of tied as Cokeville goes into the nets. (8-7) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. After Cokeville goes into the net, here comes Kenzie Porter to serve. Received by the Panthers. Almost an over return, but it doesn't clear the nets. Evanston ties it at 8. Served by Porter, received Dayton in the back row. Barnes on the right side, drops it down. No, she's long. At the back line, so Evanston with a 9-8 lead. Served by Porter. Dump set, good move there by Nate for Cokeville. Freeland puts it over the top of the net, but it goes wide on the right side, 9-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in set 3, 1 set apiece. Served by Sydney, Nate, receive Porter, pushed over the net by Evanston. Barnes, left side attack, off of the block and off of another Evanston player and over the left sideline. Barnes with her 4th kill to my account, which I know is probably not accurate, but it is 10-9 Cokeville. Served by Sydney, Nate, receive Freeland. Back left side, running over to keep it alive is Porter from right to left. Cleared over the net by the Red Devils. Barnes with an attack, blocked by Evanston, down at the back line. Savannah Novakoski and Stacia Barker get their hands on it and plant it down. 10-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in set 3, Caitlin DeRue to serve. First touch back row by Thornock. Pushed back over the net by Heinrich, and an attack from Stacia goes off of Nate over the back line. And Barker now with 9 MyLocalRadio.com kills. 11-10 Evanston, serve by DeRue, and it's a one-hit return high into the sky, setting up Freeland for an attack. Tries to drop down on the 10-foot line, kept alive by Peterson, sent over by Barnes. Looking for the back row, DeRue tries to pass it to the front line, or front row rather. No one is there, and it drops down on the hardwood. 11-11. Served by Barnes, received Critchfield, back center row. Right side, Stacia Barker goes off of the Cokeville block into the judge, who doesn't even wince a bit. And it's a point for Evanston, 12-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia to serve. That one too long, looking for that back line of the volleyball court, but just couldn't place it in there. 12-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the serve by Heinrich goes into the net. And just like that, right after Cokeville gets it back, they give it up to Evanston. Savannah Novakoski and Kenzie Porter will check out. That'll bring in Jaylee Critchfield and Hallie Brady. Critchfield to serve. First touch, Barnes in the back row. Right side attack from Thornock, blocked by Rigby. Still on the Cokeville side. Thornock again. Blocked by Brady and Rigby as they send that one back down. First block for both of those young ladies. 14-12. Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Jaylee Critchfield, kept alive by Barnes. Over, return to Brady, who tried to just get it over the net and get the return point, but she misfires. It goes into the net. 14-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve by Peterson. Back row middle, Critchfield with the first touch. Pass from Jaylee Critchfield to Bailey Critchfield, and now Cokeville with possession of the ball. Right side Thornock attack off of the hands of Brady, and it goes off of a Cokeville player at the center circle and over the right sideline. Brady gets her second block of the game. That is 9 MyLocalRadio.com kills and 2 blocks for Hallie Brady. Evanston up by 2, 15-13. Emily Freeland to serve. That one barely gets over the net. A diving Barnes keeps it from being an ace, returned over by Dayton. Jaylee Critchfield over to Abby Rigby looking for the back line. Deflected up by Cokeville. Dayton, the black jersey libero, returns it to the back row of Evanston. Freeland passes forward. Mia Barker misfires into the net, and it's 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston still up, but Cokeville trying to get back into it. 1 set apiece here in set 3 as Hallie Brady fires into the block of Cokeville down on the Evanston side of the court. And it's all knotted up at 15. Served by Thornock. Receive Bailey Critchfield, back row. Attack left side, Mia Barker. Dayton with the dig. Right side, here comes Cokeville, but good field by Evanston. Lightly tapped over the net, Mia Barker on the left side. Right side, hard attack, Barnes. Back row dig, Freeland. Brady puts that one off of Dayton. It goes high, and she's able to clear it out from the back row. It drops it down in between Emily Freeland and Bailey Critchfield. Cokeville takes the lead on the defensive mix cue as Thornock will serve on a 2-0 run. Deflected high by the Red Devils. Pushed over the net by Freeland. Barnes with the light attack. Diving, Jaylee Critchfield keeps it alive. Dump set. Hallie Brady on the right side. Rigby passes it over to Brady. Right side attack. Off of Dayton and into the stands. Brady ties it up with her 10th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Bailey Critchfield to serve. First touch, Barnes, back row. Nate goes back to Barnes, who sends an attack right at Mia Barker on the left side. Brady with the dump set, goes for the right sideline and finds it. That is 11 kills for Hallie Brady as Evanston takes a 17-16 lead here in set 3. Critchfield with the light serve into the net. 17 all after the rare service error on Critchfield. Kylie Dayton to serve. 2 aces on the day for her. First touch, Freeland at the back row. Jaylee Critchfield goes to Stacia Barker, who drops the hammer. Left sideline, back line. And Barker puts them up 18-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That's 10 MyLocalRadio.com kills for Stacia Barker, as Kinsey Porter will get ready to serve. 18-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Porter goes long. 18 all. And we'll bring up Sydney Nate to serve for Cokeville. Back row return by Bailey Critchfield. Sent over the net from the right side. Mia Barker. Barnes right side attack. Deflected by the Evanston block. Kept alive. Savannah Novakoski from the center slaps it over the net. Nate back over the net, and Evanston with a chance. Stacia Barker with her back turned to the net, clears it over. Hard attack from Barnes off the Evanston block. Kept alive by Freeland, back row. Dump set attempt by Mia Barker, but she goes offline looking for the left sideline and goes outside of it. And it's 19-18 Cokeville here in set 3. Served by Sydney Nates. It's a light one, diving to keep it alive at the 10-foot stripe. Savannah Novakoski. Returned by the Red Devils. Cokeville with a third hit has to clear it out as they were a little discombobulated. Beautiful set by Porter. Finds Stacia Barker. And she finds the back line. 19-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That's 11 MyLocalRadio.com kills for Stacia Barker. Kill it with powerful advertising. Reach your customers with an ad in high school sports. Call MyLocalRadio.com in Evanston today, 789-8116. And there's another MyLocalRadio.com kill for Stacia Barker. It was an over return by Cokeville. And Stacia now with 12 MyLocalRadio.com kills. Served by Mia Barker. 20-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cokeville returns it to the Devils. Back set, Porter, Savannah Novakoski off of a diving Cokeville player and over the left corner. 21-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Second kill, second MyLocalRadio.com kill for Novakoski. Serve, Mia Barker. Right side attack, Barnes kept alive by Critchfield in the left corner. Freeland trying to get it over the net, but she goes into the net. And it's 21-20. The run ends at 3. And that'll bring up Emmy Barnes to serve. First touch, Freeland back row. It's an over return, and now Cokeville will try to do something with it. Sent over by Heinrich. Now Evanston gets Stacia Barker to get this one off of Cokeville and over the right sideline. 22-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia with a whopping 13 MyLocalRadio.com kills, and it'll be Stacia to serve for the Red Devils. That one, first touch by Barnes. Peterson launches an attack, fielded well by Mia Barker in the back row, sent back by Emily Freeland, over return to Emily, and Evanston's in the net. Freeland looked like she was about to send that one back, but they get her in the net. Served by Heinrich for Cokeville. Right side, Savannah Novakoski off of Cokeville and over the back line, and Savannah makes it 23-21, her third MyLocalRadio.com kill. And Savannah Novakoski and Mackenzie Porter come out. Hallie Brady and Jaylee Critchfield comes in. It'll be Jaylee to serve for the Red Devils. First touch back row, Barnes over return, and they can't get it over. They lift it. The over return doesn't quite go over the net. Instead, Cokeville bobbles it around and gets called for a lift. Set point for Evanston. Served by Jaylee Critchfield, deflected up by Nate. At the 10-foot line, Jaylee Critchfield goes to the knees to get it back. Send it over. Emily Freeland, hard attack from Barnes. Mia Barker with the diving dig. Freeland with the attack on the left sideline, going out of bounds. It will be off of Cokeville, and Evanston wins set 3 and lead it 2-1. As we head for set 4 on a First Make of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at ELAN Ford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. ELAN Ford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
And we're off to set number 4 as Evanston leads Cokeville 2-1 coming into this one. Winner of this game will play Grace, Idaho around 6 o'clock tonight. While the losers will end their 2021 Cokeville invite. The first tournament of the year for most of these teams. Evanston lost set 1, 25-18, came back in one set 2, 25-17, and just won set 3, 25-21. Pretty good crowd on hand here at Cokeville. As we get ready for set 4, it'll be Evanston serving it. And with the 6 that we've seen most of the game out there, Savannah Novakoski, Stacia Barker, Mia Barker, Kenzie Porter, Abby Rigby, and Emily Freeland all on the court with Bailey Critchfield, the white jerseyed libero, getting ready to check in. And there goes Critchfield checking in as Rigby will come out. Kenzie Porter to start the serving for Evanston here in set 4. That one into the net, and Cokeville will take the first point of this one on the service error. Served by Sydney. Nate received. Freeland back left or back center row. Stacia Barker goes off the block, kept alive somehow, some way by a diving Cokeville player. Sent over the net by Mia Barker. Heimrich now back over to Evanston. Beautiful pass to Porter, who just sets up Stacia beautifully, who puts it down. Stacia Barker with 14 kills on the day as Mia Barker will serve long. 2-1 Cokeville. It's the second error on Mia Barker as we're going to have a ball on the court, but it did not look like it actually rolled onto the court, so it looks like we're still good to go. Hard attack from Emily Freeland after the Cokeville serve, setting up Cokeville to try and get Thornrock, and Emily Freeland's going to get called for a lift as she tries to just put it over the net. But they said it was too much of a palming motion is probably what they're saying there, and it's 3-1 Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Panthers send it after Evanston returns it, but it goes into the net. And Cokeville will turn the ball back over to Evanston. It'll be 3-2, and looks like we're going to have an official timeout right now. Donna Bruce walking over to the stands, and we're going to take it as well. Possibly one of those situations where there might be some a mess, something like that needs to be cleaned up to help the safety of the players. We're not actually going to take it because we don't know how long this is going to be. Coaches are not talking to their players, so this just may be as simple as wiping something up off the hardwood. So we're going to keep it right here. 3-2 here in set 4. Evanston down by 1, but lead it 2-1 after winning set 2 and set 3 after dropping set 1. Now it looks like we are gonna just get something wiped up really quick. Evanston in their navy blue blue uniforms, not navy blue, excuse me. Red outline, white numerals, Evanston across the chest. Cokeville in their white tops, black numerals, and a orangish red outline. All with the exception of Kylie Dayton, the libero, who wears number 14. She's in an all black top with a orange 14 on the chest. It looks like we do have something that a player could slip on happened over here, and that's what the official timeout was for. As the Red Devils break up the huddle. Stacia Barker to serve for Evanston, down 3-2 here in set 4. And there it is, first touch, Thornock on the back right. Setting up for Thornock to get in an attack, a great pass by her teammate, and now Freeland will just clear it over on the third hit. Back set, left side, Heimrich, deflected up by Brady, but it's gonna drop down on the 10-foot stripe. Excuse me, deflected up by Porter, and it's gonna drop down on the 10-foot stripe. 4-2, Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. It'll be Heimrich to serve for the Panthers, deflected up, Mia Barker, Porter, cross set over to Emily Freeland, off of Barnes and out of bounds over the back line. Freeland cuts the gap to 1 and gets her 6th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Jaylee Critchfield to serve for the Red Devils. Back row deflected up by Barnes. Set back over to Peterson, who sends the attack, received by Jaylee. Freeland left side, too long. And it's 5-3, Cokeville up by 2. As the serve will come from Micah Peterson, too long. Cut the gap down to 1 if you're Evanston, and now Emily Freeland will get to serve. Ball on the way, deflected up by Barnes. Set over to Thornock, blocked by Evanston. Cokeville quickly returns it back. Hallie Brady misfires into the net from the right side, and that will make it 6-4, Cokeville. Thornock to serve for the Panthers. Cokeville, a 1A powerhouse. Multiple state champions, including last year, so they're defending their state title and the 1A level. Cross set over to Mia Barker, who drops the attack from the left sideline into the back line, and it is 5-6. Evanston trailing by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mia Barker with her 4th MyLocalRadio.com kill. Now to bring up Bailey Critchfield to serve. Deflected up by Barnes. Set back to Barnes, and her attack looked like it was going to go wide, but somehow, some way, just kind of curves back into the square, and it hits inside the left side, right sideline. 7-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve received, Freeland. Left side, Stacia, back line, yes! Got that one to go. 7-6 after the 15th kill by Barker. Kenzie Porter to serve for the Red Devils. The senior dribbles it with her two hands and then sends it over. That one, a short serve at around the 10-foot stripe as they send it over to Barnes, who launches an attack. Mia Barker left side. That one deflected up, almost out of bounds, and it's going to be called a lift on Barnes. Tie game, 7-7 after the lift on Cokeville. Porter with the serve. Right corner Barnes, deflected up by Nate. Now Cokeville sends it over. Evanston gets 3 hits and sends it right back to the Panthers. Barnes, right side attack. That one blocked by Evanston, but it's back on Cokeville's side. She'll get another one. Back set to Savannah Novakosku, who has to goes out of bounds, and it's 4 hits on Evanston as they could not clear it in time. (8-7) Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That one into the nets. So it's 8-8 again, and Evanston and Cokeville still looking for any type of separation in this 4th set. Evanston leads it 2-1 as Caitlin Giroux will serve. The Mountain View Lyman game, it's 11-7 Lyman in the 1st set. Giroux set received by Thornock. That'll set up Heinrich for a long attack, trying to go across court right to left sideline. And it's too wide. Evanston takes the lead, 9-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Caitlin Giroux to serve. Receive by Thornock. Setting up Peterson off of Stacia Barker, blocked and down on Cokeville's side of the court. 10-8. That is the 3rd block by Stacia Barker in today's match. Caitlin Giroux with the serve. Received by Dayton in the back row. Sent back over by Heinrich. Evanston receives it. Porter with the pass to Freeland, who puts it over lightly. Attack by Cokeville, misfires. Peterson into the net. 11-8 Evanston on a 4-0 run. They lead it by 3 here in set 4, 2-1. Served by Giroux. First touch back row, Dayton. And Evanston, and there's going to be actually, thought there was going to be a point given somewhere, but they will do a reserve as a ball from the Mountain View Lyman match rolled onto the court. 11-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston on a 4-0 lead. Caitlin Giroux serving. First touch, nope, there is no touch. Dayton lets it go by over the back line. And it's 11-9 after the service error by Giroux. And I'll bring up Emmy Barnes for Cokeville to serve. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter, set, Freeland, and she puts that one off of Cokeville and over the back line. Freeland makes it 12-9, and that is her 7th MyLocalRadio.com kill. Stacia Barker, who leads the team with 15 today in this match with the serve. First touch, Dayton. Sent back over to Evanston. Porter passes. Freeland goes off the top of the net and down on the right sideline, going cross court left to right. And Freeland makes it 13-9. Freeland with 8 MyLocalRadio.com kills. Stacia Barker to serve. Front row for Evanston is Savannah Novakosky, Emily Freeland, and Abby Rigby. Serve by Barker. 3-hit return by Cokeville. Heinrich trying to find the right corner, but she goes too long, too strong. 14-19, 3-0 run for Evanston. Timeout called by Cokeville as the Red Devils lead at 14-9 in the 4th set and lead it 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Evanston versus Cokeville in the consolation brackets semifinal. Winner will play, I believe it was Grace who won the other consolation semifinal over Pinedale. So winner will play Grace around 6 o'clock. Cokeville gets the serve from Evanston, tries to set up an attack, goes too long. And it is 15-9. Evanston on a 4-0 run. On the serving of Stacia Barker, ace! No, it's not an ace. It was somehow kept in by Cokeville, but the third hit puts it over the back line. I was ready to give Stacia an ace. Either way, it's a 5-0 run for the Red Devils. Stacia Barker to serve again. That one trying to place it in the right corner, but she goes too long. And Evanston ends the run at 5 and now have a little bit of separation for the first time in this set. A 6-point lead. Stacia Barker checks out. Bailey Critchfield checks in. Heinrich to serve for Cokeville. First touch. Daru at the back row, but it bounces off the top of the basketball backboard that's lifted here, and it sends it down much quicker than Evanston could have anticipated. It hits the hardwood, and it's 16-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Heinrich goes back row, Freeland. Porter set to Freeland, light hit over the net, and they can't get it anywhere else. Cokeville takes the first hit and puts it out of bounds, 17-11. Evanston on top by 6. Hallie Brady checks out. Kenzie Porter is about to check out. Jaylee Critchfield checks in, and Savannah Novikowski checks out. Critchfield to serve. Those two will join Daru, Bailey Critchfield, and Emily Freeland. The serve by Jaylee Critchfield, deflected up by Thornock. Nate, almost an over return. Instead, it'll hit the net. Players in the net in Evanston with an 18-11 lead. Jaylee Critchfield to serve again. It goes off of Barnes and over the back line, an ace for Jaylee Critchfield. That's her third of the day, second of this match. 19-11 on a 3-0 run. Timeout called by Cokeville. Evanston 6 points away from punching their ticket for the consolation final against Grace, Idaho. We'll see if they can pull it off when we come back on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
(19-11) is your score. Here in the fourth set, Evanston leads it in set 4, and they also lead it 2-1. This is a good opportunity to remind you that this broadcast also brought to you in part by Boogie Boys Garage in Evanston. Let's make your car boogie down the road again. That's Boogie Boys Garage in Evanston. 19-11, Evanston on top on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set 4 and lead it 2-1 after dropping the first set. They've won the last 2. Jaylee Critchfield to serve on the back of a 3-0 run. Received by Cokeville. Their attack blocked, and it's back on the Cokeville side. Cokeville sends it back to Evanston. Brady off of the block Still on the Evanston side, Jaylee Critchfield goes Emily Freeland, who just lightly hits it over the net. Peterson looking for the 10-foot stripe. Jaylee Critchfield denies. Freeland slaps over the net, and now setting up Hallie Brady. Too long, too strong. Her eyes got wide, looking at what could be there, and just puts a little bit too much under it. The run ends at 3. Served by Micah Peterson, received by Evanston. Freeland goes off of the Cokeville block and down on the Cokeville side, 20-12, as she puts it down on the right sideline. That is 8-9 MyLocalRadio.com kills for Freeland, as Drew will check out and Rigby checks in. Freeland, Rigby, Brady, Critchfield sisters, and Mia Barker on the floor for Evanston. Dayton lightly hits it over the net for Cokeville. Jaylee Critchfield sets up Abby Rigby, who puts it over the line. Returned by Cokeville. Critchfield back to Mia Barker, off of Cokeville and down on the back line. 21-12. Mia Barker with 5 kills, brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. Kill it like the Lady Red Devils with powerful advertising. Reach your customers with an ad in high school sports. Call MyLocalRadio.com in Evanston today, 789-8116. 3 hits returned by Cokeville, and it's a push dump set by Barnes that just lands on the 10-foot stripe. Evanston was not expecting it, and that's how it lands there. Barnes with her 5th MyLocalRadio.com kill. Kill. Evanston gets the MyLocalRadio.com kills. Mia Barker sends it over the line, and now Cokeville sends it over on 3 hits. Sent back over by Jaylee Critchfield. Barnes pushes over, looking for the right corner. Freeland denies. Hallie Brady, right side attack, drops that one down, and it's 22-13. Brady with 12 MyLocalRadio.com kills in the match, and Emily Freeland 3 points away from serving. Actually, it's Bailey Critchfield serving. My apologies. Freeland just had the ball for a minute. Anyway, Evanston 3 points away from punching their ticket for the consolation final, as Barnes goes off the Evanston block and out of bounds. 22-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That's 6 kills for Emmy Barnes. Kylie Dayton, the black jersey libero for the Panthers, to serve for Cokeville. Received by Evanston. Stacia Barker drops that one down. Cross court, left to right corner. And it's 23-14. Stacia with 16 MyLocalRadio.com kills. Hallie Brady checks out. Kenzie Porter checks in. Jaylee Critchfield checks out. And Savannah Novakoski checks in. Porter to serve for Evanston. 2 points away from the match win. Received by Barnes. Over return to Novakoski, and she gets called. Nope. She gets called for a lift. No, they called Cokeville for the lift. Apologies, and it is match point for Evanston. Porter serving. First touch, Thornock. Nate setting up Barnes for a right side attack, back row. Freeland denies her, setting up Stacia Barker. That one drops down in the right corner, and the match is over. Evanston wins set 4, 25-14, and win the match 3-1. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have an abbreviated version of our post-game show to get you ready for the consolation finals. It'll be Evanston versus Grace on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. We'll have the post-game show after this. Final score, Evanston 3-1 over Cokeville.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way, I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Final score, Evanston on top of Cokeville at the 2021 Cokeville Invite in the consolation semifinals. They win it 3-1. It's time for your Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, and we got to give it to another precision performance that started from the first whistle all the way to the end. Stacia Barker with 17 MyLocalRadio.com kills, including the one that put the game away for Evanston to win the fourth set, 25-14. She also had 3 blocks as well. So Stacia Barker, the recipient of your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Then we're going to wrap up this broadcast and get you set for the consolation final against Grace, Idaho. That's going to be around 6 o'clock tonight. Stay tuned on MyLocalRadio.com as well to catch the Mountain View Lyman match, which is going to be a good one. It is Mountain View 1 set and Lyman nothing as they get ready to go into set 2. We'll be right back with our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston 3 sets, Cokeville 1, and Evanston will play Grace, Idaho tonight at the 2021 Cokeville Invite Consolation Final. That game schedule gets started around 6 p.m. with the JV, so it'll probably be around a 6:30 start for our broadcast of the varsity match. Time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat. And we are going to pick it up in the second set, as really the fourth set only really had one real run. It was back and forth for a lot of the ways, but Cokeville was able to close the set on a 5-2 run to win 25-18. Then Evanston kind of woke up and started going on some runs of their own, including shutting down set number 2, only up by 1 at the time, 17-16, and going on a 7-8-1 run to shut it down, or 7-1 run to shut it down, winning the second set 25-17. Set 3, Evanston and Cokeville would battle very, very closely. A couple of 3-0 runs for Evanston and Cokeville, but the most important 3-0 run was the one where Evanston was up 22-21 and ended up closing it down 25-21 in set 2. Set 4, the most dominating set for Evanston, as the Red Devils were able to win it by a final of 25-14, including shutting it down on a 6-2 run to end the set and win set 4, 25-14, and thus the match in 4 sets. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat. Well, that's going to do it for the consolation semifinal. When we come back, it'll probably be around 6:15, 6:30 for the consolation final of the 2021 Cokeville Invite. Evanston versus Grace, Idaho. That'll be a good one, and we'll have it for you on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. On behalf of our producer, Colton, at the studio, I'm ELAN saying thank you so much for tuning in. We also have to give a big thank you to our executive producer, Val Cook, our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, as well as our sales manager, Julie Burley. Also, Rich's Cody Olson, and voice of the Valley, Cullen Holtz. I'm ELAN saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here at Cokeville High School in Evanston, takes on Grace, Idaho, for a shot at the 2021 Cokeville Invite consolation title. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you there.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils.